But it's dirty. It's got footprints on it. They're coming to get me.
Hey guys, I'm Court McGinley and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Before we get started, I want to know, what is something you are scared of? Let me know your answers down in the comments. Also, don't forget to show us some love by subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up. We recently hit 250,000 subscribers, so that's very exciting. We can't wait to get to 300,000, so make sure you hit that subscribe button to come along on the journey. And don't forget to leave your questions or comments down in the comment section below so I can answer them. It allows us to get to know each other a little bit better, so that's always fun. I'm going to be answering some previous questions at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Okay, without further ado, let's get started on our list of the top 5 mysterious unsolved videos on the internet. Coming in at our number 5 spot, mom.avi. Yeah, this one's just a whole lot of confusing. This video is a minute long and basically consists of someone wearing a mask and just creepily opening their mouth every now and then. It's shot in black and white, and that's all there is to it. So who knows why it's out there, but yeah, definitely scary. In at number 4, Little Baby's Ice Cream. Yeah, I've talked about this video more than I'd like to admit. So this was shot for an ice cream commercial, but why someone would want to advertise their company with this is a mystery to me, so it belongs on this list. First things first, what is with the name? It just doesn't work. That was their first mistake. Their second mistake was making this terrifying ad. So you would assume this ad was meant to encourage people to buy this ice cream, but I'm going to go ahead and say that it did the exact opposite. In the video we have someone covered in ice cream staring wide-eyed into the camera, and then the person has this big ol' spoon that they start to eat the ice cream off of their head with. And the whole time there's a narrator, which just amplifies the creep factor. This is what I'm talking about.
When you eat Little Baby's ice cream, you'll wink and nod and hug and high-five each other with great enthusiasm.
At number 3, Mac's Headroom. This video was actually a newscast hack that happened back in 1987 at a Chicago station during a news broadcast. For people watching at home, what happened was the screen turned black for about 15 seconds. Then a person appeared on the screen wearing a Mac's Headroom mask. They were sitting in front of a rotating piece of metal, and there was this humming noise. After about 30 seconds, the technicians at the stations were able to stop the pirated broadcast. In that same night, a fellow station, WTTW, were also hacked by the same guys. This time the hackers were on for 90 seconds. In this broadcast, the hackers were referencing advertising slogans, and the man in the mask pulled down his pants and was spanked by another person who was wearing a French maid's outfit, as they yelled, "They are coming to get me." Yeah, no clue what the point of any of this was. Unfortunately, the stations were unable to trace the signal, and the identity of the hackers remained a mystery to this day. But people are certain that the person who did this was someone in the Chicago broadcasting community, because the technologies required to pull off a huge hack like this wasn't available to average consumer at the time. And at number 2, Catacombs of Paris. Yeah, this is one terrifying place. I know it's a tourist spot, but I don't know if I'd actually go into it if I had the chance. I mean, it's freaky, and learning about the story definitely doesn't help. The catacombs are located beneath the streets of France, and they are made up of millions of human remains. For obvious reasons, many people have believed that the catacombs are cursed. Outside of visiting hours, entry is illegal and all entrances have been blocked off. In this video, we see a man who sneaks down into the catacombs and begins to look around. Now, I think it's important to point out that there are 400 miles of tunnels within the catacombs, and many of these passages lead to lower levels, so it's extremely easy to get lost. Throughout the video, we see human-like symbols on the walls and a lot of bones. At one point in the video, the man starts to breathe heavily and pick up speed, as if he's running away from something. The camera then falls to the floor and you can hear a splash of water. The scariest part about all of this was that this man was never found. And at number 1, Elise Lam. This is truly a terrifying story that took place in 2003 and is still unsolved to this day. Elise was staying in Hotel Cecile in LA. In this video, we see her get into an elevator. The door doesn't seem to be closing, and we see her peeking out, and at one point, she's almost hiding behind the door, as if she's scared of someone seeing her. She then steps outside the elevator and appears to be talking to someone, and then she moves out of frame, and that's the last anyone saw of her. A few weeks later, she was found naked in the hotel's water tank after a handyman went to check on the tank after guests were complaining that the water tasted funny. Toxicology reports were done and revealed that there was nothing in her system at the time of her death. There was also no evidence of trauma to her body, so how she died is still a mystery to this day. And it's that time of the video where I'm going to be reading off some of your comments and questions, so let's get started. Marie Bradshaw said, "Love this channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, Marie." In our recent video about Meghan Markle, Chloe DIY said, yes, Meghan is amazing. I agree, and I have to say she looked gorgeous on her wedding day, don't you guys think? In the same video, Jamie Delacruz commented, today is also my birthday. Happy belated birthday to you, Jamie, hope you had a great day. We're now going to move a bit further back to a video about the top 5 most haunted places in Texas. Spexy Babe said, can you do a video on the top 5 haunted Scottish places? I think that is a great idea, I'm half Scottish myself, so that would be very interesting. Toby Rogers said, this video is amazing. Thank you so much for watching, Toby, glad you liked it. Ben Turton said, yo, this is sweet. And Squirrel Mario 247 said, do one for every state. I want to know, would you guys like a haunted places list for every state? Let me know down in the comments. Also, don't forget to leave questions down below so I can answer them in our upcoming videos. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.